Dan halo semuanya, balik lagi sama gua Jidan Ramadan. Dan di video kali ini kita bakal mainin game baru yang berjudulkan Alan Wake kedua. Nah, ini game adalah game horor ya, yang lagi banyak dimainin sama orang-orang nih. Jadi gue juga pengen nyoba gitu cuy. Ya, jadi langsung aja kita mainin ya. Kalau nggak salah ini mainnya tuh horor sama ada action tembak-tembakan cuy. So biar gak penasaran, langsung aja kita ke dalam gamenya. Pertama kita ke option dulu. Ini standar dulu aja kali ya. Oh bentar. Ini nggak usah lah ya, soalnya kita nggak pakai controller, gue pakainya keyboard and mouse. Seperti biasa kalau tembak-tembakan ya, gue nggak berani pakai controller cuy, busuk aimnya. Ntar nih, takut ada motion blur nih. Biasanya game-game beginian ada motion blurnya cuy. Nggak ada kok. Udah gue mainnya di medium aja ya, soalnya ini game berat cuy, asli. Soalnya gue udah pernah kemarin udah ngecek ya, takutnya gimana gitu. Dan ternyata gue cuman kuatnya di medium. Itu pun masih gak terlalu smooth gitu sih. Gak ada ya, gak ada motion blur ya. Oke, kalau gak ada mah. Jadi kita new game ya. Normal aja, gak usah aneh-aneh. Saat kamu kenok di tanah, oh kita bisa menghindar.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer.
Mencari jawaban.
Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either.
And the trick is to...
But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
Kepala rusa coy.
This is not the story I hoped it would be.
Oh, ini bukan cerita yang aku harapkan terjadi.
This is not the ending I wanted.
Ini bukan akhir yang aku cari.
This story will eat us alive.
Cerita ini akan memakan hidupmu.
This story is a monster.
Cerita ini adalah monster.
And monsters wear
di air sana.
faces.
Dan monster memakai banyak wajah. Waduh. Siapa nih? Dia bugil ya nih. Waduh, ada pantat. Baru main dikasih pantat anjing. Oh, kita bisa gerak. Kita bugil cuy. Udah kelihatan cuy. Pedang Excaliburnya nggak bisa dilihatin cuy. Ya udah kita kesini ya. Tapi kayaknya sih ini kita belum bisa nyari item ya. Oh nggak bisa. Gue kira kita bisa ke air lagi loh. Kita berarti kemana ini? Kita nggak bisa jongkok ya. Kayaknya sih ke sana. Itu buntu kayaknya tuh. Kita nggak bisa lari juga cuy. Gue udah pencet shift ini. Ada cahaya. Oh, minta tolong. Oh, mereka ngelihat kita cuy. Cuman mereka pergi, gak nolongin. Aduh. Oh, ini pantatnya sumpah ngeganggu banget. Gak bisa kita tutupin apa ya? Tapi kalau gini nggak kelihatan jalannya cuy. Apa tuh? Kayaknya ada sesuatu deh. Ini kalau gambarnya terlalu gelap bilang ya, nanti gue naikin deh brightness-nya. Soalnya gue di gua sih normal. Cuman takutnya di rekaman kaget anjir. Wah. Rusak. Tiba-tiba jump scare anjir ke. Gak ada. Apa sih? Wah. Oke, kita bisa lari. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dikejar. Aduh, ini suara-suaranya nggak enak banget. Aduh. 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 Oh iya. Kan gue belum pernah main. Ini kan sesuai namanya ada alan kedua. Ini kan alan kedua ya. Berarti kan ada alan pertama nih. Dan gue belum mainin. Jadi mohon maaf banget kalau gue nggak tahu nama-nama karakter nanti kalau yang muncul yang ada di alan pertama ya. Soalnya gue belum pernah nonton sama sekali, sama belum pernah mainin sama sekali. Ini juga nggak tahu nih. Mungkin ini ada di alan pertama gitu, siapa gitu, tapi gue nggak tahu ya. Jadi ya itulah. I'm sorry lah pokoknya mah. Ih. Udah mah bugil hujan. Horor lagi. Ada rumah sih. Waduh. Makin berat dah ini grafik, Cok. No. Oh no, kita dikejar. Ih, ditembak, Cok. Gila. Oh my god. Aduh, mati dah gua. Oh, memang harus mati ternyata. Aduh, dibelah gitu, aduh. Diambil jantungnya. Oh, ini orang yang kita temuin. Meninggal. Sumpah. Alan Wake kedua, anjay. Masih trailer ini. Opening lah, kok trailer sih? Oh, berarti tadi bukan karakter ya, itu kayak opening lah. Opening tumbal.
I'm good, Mom. How are you? This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately,
Oh,
Logan.
maaf, aku pergi terlalu lama.
God, Mom, it's not your fault. People get all murdery.
Oh,
What happened?
apa yang terjadi?
Just
Hanya
stuff.
pekerjaan yang banyak.
Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs
Oh.
here. Mom, it's so good. No spoilers.
Jangan bukan plagiat apa ya? Spoiler lah pokoknya lah.
With me. I love you both. This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much. Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Hai Kido. Tadi anak sama suaminya ya.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Dari mana dia mendapatkannya kan? Ini gue nggak tahu nih. Ini ada gak di alam pertama dua orang ini?
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson.
Oh,
It's right up your alley.
namanya Anderson ya.
Take lead. Think of me.
Anderson sama siapa tadi? Gue lupa anjing.
Okay.
Kalau disebutin namanya sama si anak kecil.
Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Ini hutan yang tadi kita dibunuh gak sih?
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Di sini kita di Carwen
Time to get
Lake.
to work.
Danau Carwen. Tadi agak ngeblur dikit ya grafiknya. Karena ini gue speknya agak maksa cuy.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car.
Oh.
So where's
Yeah.
the deputy?
Eaten by a bear. I'll check out that map.
Oh, Return 1 Invitation. Kayak agak
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed
kayak
up by the trees.
ada apanya ya? Waktu dibelokin tuh agak bikin pusing gak
I
sih?
should take a look at that map.
Kita suruh lihat map. Oh, kita bisa pencet M buat map.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Bentar, jangan sendiri. Di depan sana ada kabin ya. Rental kabin.
That's just how the cookie crumbles. Hey, over here.
Oh dia deputi.
Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right.
Kamu setengah benar.
Anderson.
Anderson sama Casey ya. Ini yang cowok. Kok namanya kayak kebalik ya? Harusnya yang cowok ini namanya Anderson, yang cewek baru Casey. Kenapa nama cowok dipakai ke cewek, nama cewek dipakai ke cowok ini?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case.
Oh.
Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Oh, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan.
Oh, dia namanya
I
Mulligan.
just figured that, federal agents right here, Thornton.
Oh,
My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean?
apa yang kau maksud?
Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
I called us. Ini kenapa yang nomor 2 tebal ya? Coba deh.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while ago.
Nomor 1 apa sih ini? Nomor 1 nggak berubah, coba cobain dulu ya.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell him about the heart.
Oh,
I was getting to that, Thornton.
jantungnya.
Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Oke, mari kita cek
I want
bodinya.
to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off.
Oh, semuanya
The
tertutup katanya.
store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
I got it, Thornton.
Soalnya nanti di dalam ada si Thornton buat ngebantuin nyari lah. Nyari buat nge-guide.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Ini kalian diginin agak ngeblur gak sih cuy? Gue agak ngeblur loh. Gak enak di mata gitu. Apa ya yang dimatiin ini ya? Kayak agak ada efek. Oh ini, nah. Gue nyari ini cuy dari tadi. Ya masih agak sih, tapi mungkin karena PC gue maksa kali ya. Ini juga gue nggak tahu ini dapat berapa FPS nih. Coba. Sama aja deh. Oke, nggak apa-apa, kita ini aja ininya. Simulation the natural. Katanya supaya kayak film lah. Kemana kita? Perlu ngikutin trial ya?
I need to think through the facts of the case.
Yes, board.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Jadi ini ada di dalam kepalanya.
Facts are on the board.
Keren juga cuy. Dia bisa masuk ke dalam pikirannya gitu.
Everything we know about the previous murders.
Oh, ini yang kita tahuin
Worth
soal
another look.
soal pembunuhan sebelumnya. Oh, ini buat metode pembunuhannya. Nah. Zoom. Bloating online committed body but not cause of the death. Tuh, mereka ngebelah-belah cuy. Gimana cara? Bentar, belum. Our body experience bloating. Bloating apa ya? Membengkak ya? Tuh. Ada lubang besar di dadanya dan hatinya hilang katanya. Terus ada ini apa? Kayak semacam tali apa tape ya buat nalinya di bagian tangan sama kaki. Ini semuanya hilang di tahun 2010. Wendy Davis, teacher. Dia pemilik toko. Hatinya hilang. Ini ya. Yang kita mainin ini ya tadi ya, yang awal ya. Si Percy Wolf. Oh. Ini map yang kita dapetin. Gimana lagi gue lupa cuy. Udah dulu deh. Ada hal lain di sini. Anything yang bisa aku dapatin di sini tidak ada ternyata ya. Oh ini foto kita waktu bocil nih. Waktu si Andre. Udah ya? Oh, udah. Yuk, kita quit.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson.
Ah.
Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Tuh. Jadi waktu kita masuk ke tempat di dalam otak kita, si gamenya di sini nggak ke pause. Jadi kita tetap bisa mati ya. Jadi kalau kita tiba-tiba masuk ke sana lagi battle, kita mati coy. Masih bisa dipukulin lah. Jadi game di dalam sini nggak ke pause, nggak kayak Resident Evil ya, dimana kalau kita buka inventory pause kan gamenya. Di sini nggak.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I
Gue
am.
pengen hack grafik tapi
You
nggak
crack
kuat cuy.
cases that had the rest of us baffled.
Ini aja normal udah
I wanna slow
pas-pasan.
you down.
Are
Sedih
you
banget.
thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Oh ini game rekomendasinya tuh 30-60 apa 40-60 ya? Buat rekomendasinya ya, PGA kalian. RTX.
Stairs are out.
Gue ini masih pakai
I'm not
GTX
bad.
1660 Ti. Set F buat turun. Mirror peak. Ada semacam burung. Mirror peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Golden Lake. Buat bisa ngelihat danau dari tempat yang tepat. Apun masih agak
Fucking nature
nature.
gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Hai. FBI. Kita bawa pistol gak sih? Tapi kita bawa flashlight
Not a
seenggaknya.
bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing,
Bukan tempat yang buruk untuk terbunuh katanya. Ya ini tempatnya serem sih. Kayaknya ini udah gak kepake sih
Damn.
tempatnya.
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain.
Hujan.
The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Ke toilet bentar ya. Bukan ini. Oh telepon. Udah, jangan macam-macam dulu deh. Oh, si Mulligan. Loh, bukannya katanya nih Thornton ya? General Store.
Hey!
Oh, dia
Eddie Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
bodinya ada di belakang toko katanya.
So, FBI, huh?
Ya, FBI.
That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers.
Anjay.
Shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
Oh,
Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body.
ngomongin soal UFO katanya. FBI juga katanya ada case UFO. Nah, di sini nih kita dibunuh nih. Halo, itu ada Johnny.
This is the scene
Jangan
of the
sampai
crime.
kelihatan.
Found him on the table. Now, he didn't
Zonanya
say
kecil.
something, you know, procedures and
Ah, di sini aja ya, aman.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Gimana?
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Ops. Waduh, di jump segala nih. Harus banget.
Body is positioned on the table.
Oh, bodinya
Ritualistic.
persis kayak image. Oke. Di mana nyimpennya? Loh.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Terus. Budi yang apa? Tubuh yang lain ditemukan di Wusnirbrikva dengan waktu yang tepat. Apakah ini sama dengan pembunuh sebelumnya? Oh, waktu ininya disimpan, kita dapat memicu misi selanjutnya katanya. Tim scan. Udah sih. Loh. Jadi bersih dong ini. Yang sebelumnya dihapus ya? Cek lagi.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Oh. Artinya nggak dibawa coy, disimpan. Perasaan di video tadi dibawa deh.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Ya, dadanya terbuka dan hatinya dipindahkan. Hah? Gimana? Oke.
Keep trying.
Gimana sih? Wah, gue nggak ngerti cuy. Sini kah? Oh iya. Sini.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with.
Jadi katanya
It's 4 murders that we know about.
ada 4 pembunuh kita tahu dan pembunuhnya sama kayak orang sebelumnya. Sama pembunuh sebelumnya, sorry. Press the crime skin. Katanya gimana cuy? Aduh. Talk to someone. Oke.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues.
Kita ngomong
Any
dulu.
idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale.
Nightingale.
Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Oh. Jadi dia hilang sejak tahun 2010. Mas sekarang tahun berapa nih?
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago.
Udah 13 tahun.
2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Sesuatu yang ingin dilupakan di kota ini. Apa yang terjadi saat dia dipecat?
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors.
Pokoknya tahu
Depression
rumor.
led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map.
Oh, dia punya ide gila di pikirannya, yaitu menangkap hantu
I bet
katanya.
there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Sih, tar dulu. Ini ada sesuatu di sini. What's up?
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Oh, jadi mereka katanya di sini menunggu.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
Oh, seorang buru-buru.
Was it for a camera?
Jadi mereka meninggalkan tripodnya. Belum. Sorry.
Was he killed here or brought here after?
Apakah
For display.
dia dibunuh di sini atau dibawa ke sini untuk pajangan? Harusnya ada satu lagi. Oh, itu udah satu langsung 4 sih. 2, 3-nya. Oh, itu tuh belakang cuy. Apa ini?
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Ya, ada banyak darah di meja katanya.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Ada banyak
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
ada banyak orang di sini katanya cuy. Jadi pembunuhnya lebih banyak mungkin. Kita punya beberapa foto di sini. Ini murder di sini berarti ya. Oke. Victim. Sini. Loh. Oh, untuk nanti katanya. Belum dipakai sekarang.
Right. Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Nightingale, mantan FBI.
Prints indicating multiple killers.
Dia sudah menghilang selama 13 tahun. Oke. Ini penjelasan dari dia ya. Ini penjelasan dari teman kita si Casey. Dipecat lah. Ada banyak darah di meja dan ada banyak jejak. Ini tempat bir sama box pendingin ya. Dan ada tripod.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Jadi katanya bentar ya.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Jadi katanya para pembunuhnya itu udah merencanakan ini. Mereka sudah dengan peralatan yang siap dan sudah menunggu. Dan katanya kenapa si Nightingale padahal dia udah menghilang selama 13 tahun. Kenapa di sini? Kenapa sekarang katanya? Berarti mereka udah tahu kalau si Nightingale ini bakal datang ke sini waktu itu. Jadi mereka udah prepare lah. Missing person.
Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark.
Gelap.
He was there too.
Dia di sini juga katanya.
You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Oh, jadi si Nightingale ini udah datang di sini sebelum pembunuhnya.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
Seorang di rumah.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Udah nih. Jadi gimana? Kan udah nih.
This mug always cheers me up.
Ini jangan kerja terlalu keras, ibu. Udah nih. Udah sih.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim.
Aduh, sorry, salah.
Why?
Oh my god, salah. Ada yang belum. Kita ke cashboard lagi ya. Sorry. Aku dapat masakannya. Si Nightingale ini datang dari laut. Kenapa sekarang? Setelah 13 tahun. Dan dari mana dia berasal? Ya, dia tiba-tiba ada di danau, cuy.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Katanya.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Oh, dia nggak ikut katanya. Katanya danaunya tuh entah gimana ada hubungannya sama si Nightingale ini, cuy.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure.
Oh,
It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems
Badan belum
pretty
selesai katanya.
complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Apa tuh?
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Big.
Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Kemana kita ke sini? Oh, jalannya ketutup katanya. Ya, ada not tuh.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
Ada
They
dia.
come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
Ini nggak bisa di.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Oh. Ada not.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
Pembunuhnya ninggalin pesan katanya.
It's for us.
Ini untuk kita.
The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the
the
words.
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them.
Seorang bermain permainan dengan mereka.
Invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Oh, kita pindah lagi, cuy. Sorry pencet. Salah pencet. The page.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside,
Di dalam.
the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
Seseorang masukkan sesuatu ke dalam
I must
hatinya.
find out what.
Harus menemukan apa itu. I don't know. Mari kita simpan di sini. Oke, jejak kaki. Oh.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Banyak hal yang tidak kita ketahui sana. Apakah aku menanyakan pertanyaan yang salah? Di. Mana ini? Oke. Respect, udah kalian baca aja. Ini terlalu susah buat gua baca, coy. Asli dah. Hah? Oh, jika kamu stuck dan tidak tahu bagaimana dan tidak yakin cara melanjutkannya. Oh enggak, kita ikutin dia, cuy. Oh, udah beres kan? Tapi enggak, ini ke sini, cuy. Kita simpan dulu ini. Bilang dong. Oh. Ada sesuatu yang dia sembunyikan di dalam dirinya katanya.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Ini udah semua yang bisa kita cari di sini. Dan kita harus kembali ke mayatnya buat
I think
ngecek.
something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain
Ini cara nge-save-nya gimana ya? Kan gue save loh, cuy. Udah
used to be
40
an
menit
active
soalnya.
volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it.
Oh, ini kita muter ya?
I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano.
Kaget anjir.
I mean, my daughter.
Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Ya. Jadi kita sekarang ini badinya nih. Loh. Oh. Nanya dulu ke Depati.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Oh, shortcut katanya. Thank you. Oke, kita dapat shortcut key.
Thanks.
Sekarang kita ke mobil ya.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses.
Ini ya?
The bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Ngopi mulu nih orang sumpah. Ladies first.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being
He's being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they'll see much stuff this gruesome.
Kayaknya sih itu oh dia lari juga dong. Gue kira dia jalan. Bentar. Gue penasaran nih. Semacam generator ya. Atau power supply lah.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe.
Rapor tuh kayak buat
Why take out his heart?
nyimpen
just to
kamera
put it
lah.
away?
Ya,
Stuff in something for us to...
buat kalian yang nggak tahu apa itu tripod.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Loh. Loh. Ini kita kesini kan? Loh. I don't know. Itu gimana tadi nggak jelas. Udah deh. Ah, mobil kita ya, mobil
Here we are.
polisi.
Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Aduh. Oh. Mobil kita ini ya. Lupa gue, kalau FBI itu nggak pakai mobil-mobil polisi, dia pakai mobil
I can't
sedan
get that
begini.
manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly.
Nah, saving udah ya.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Nah, udah di save. Ini kota ya. Ton itu
Need to swing by
kota.
the lodge to get anything
Kalau
from the
village
post
desa
office?
ya.
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Kita makan malam dulu lah. Oke. Kita akhiri sampai di sini ya.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Aku mencium bau kopi katanya. Ini orang kayaknya suka ngopi nih si Casey ini ya, Alex Casey. Dan oke semuanya, cukup sekian buat gameplay Alan Wake kedua kali ini. Dan seperti yang kalian lihat, kita sudah berinvestigasi soal pembunuhan yang ada di Carlton Wood ya, kalau nggak salah. Gue lupa nama hutannya apa. Dan sekarang kita ke kota dulu buat makan malam sama ketemu sama sheriff yang satu lagi buat minta dia bantuin kita mindahin tubuh korban ke kemana gitu, gue lupa, buat di investigasi lah, buat diperiksa gitu cuy, buat supaya kita bisa dapat detail yang lebih lagi gitu kan. Dan oke semuanya, cukup sekian buat gameplay gue kali ini. Terima kasih buat kalian yang udah tonton gue. Kita bakal ketemu lagi di gameplay gue berikutnya. Dadah.